So it's ironic for me actually, the idea of dealing with a cold and flu by doing warm hot water essentially comes from all my years living in China. The Chinese would always encourage you to drink warm water, just generally, not to do with cold and flu. They don't believe in drinking cold water. Even if it's a hot day, they'll still serve you warm or hot water. Now, if I'm not ill, I go by my normal culture, my normal upbringing. I drink cold water to cool my body if I'm doing sports. But as soon as I get ill, I switch to warm hot water and I just drink copious amounts of it. Really, so much. And I find it a little bit ironic in China that in some regards they have such a good understanding of health, where the warm water and many other concepts really do work. But then it's also in China where as soon as you are sick or I mean, sometimes I have allergies and I'll be somewhere, I'll be at someone's house or I'll be out and I'll sneeze and they'll all jump at me and say, you're sick, you should take some medicine. And I'll explain, no, I literally am not sick. I have allergies or there was some dust in the air and I've just sneezed. But in China, they'll jump to medicine at the first step and they'll jump to antibiotics. And in fact, for cold and flu, they'll go to the hospital. They'll go for 3 consecutive days, sit in the hospital on a saline drip for up to 4 hours on each of those days. And that's their solution to a cold and flu. So that for me is always so crazy, because in South Africa, when we grow up, it's like you go to the doctor or the hospital when you are on your deathbed. Like, you don't just go to the doctor or the hospital. But here in China, they're always so amazed when I say, I don't want any medicine, I just want to drink hot water. Now the warm hot water for them is a general health principle, not something to cure you from getting sick. Obviously, if you're sick, they'll tell you, drink more hot water, drink more hot water. So for all the traditional Chinese medicine maxims that I normally just brush aside, and I'm not a doctor, so what I know, but for this one, the hot water, warm water thing, I snatch that up and I use that and it works for me, but I won't take any medicine. And I find it so, I guess that is the yin yang of China, that they are right about the warm water, but then they jump to the medicine. So I don't really know how that leaves them. But I don't want to spend 12 hours over the next 3 days sitting in a hospital with just water, a water drip, going through me next to all these other ill people. I prefer to just be at home and drink the water. So that's just my thoughts on China and when you get the cold and flu, that I've always found very interesting here. And do with it what you may, but that's the result. And for me, I use the hot water component. I don't go sit in a hospital on a vial or a drip.